Welcome to Red Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Hey everybody, Logan here. So today I decided to cover this story. I know it actually came out a few days ago, about 5 days ago as of recording, but I wanted to see if there was any news or information that followed up. I haven't seen anything else, so I decided I'll bring this to you now, and I think this is a very good thing. You know, I'm not a big fan of government getting involved in everyone's day-to-day business, but this is something that's, you know, causing people problems in their day-to-day business, I guess you can say. There's even a lot of gaming channels, YouTubers, gaming influencers, even people who've worked on video games that can't get these consoles because of these trash people known as scalpers. And yes, I've actually seen a number of responses in my videos from scalpers who say nothing's going on, things are great for them, and they're just trash people. They are trash people because they're just out there, trying to screw people over, and they think it's funny. So I have seen these consoles at stores. Sadly, I've even come across them at mom and pop stores, and they're above retail, and they said the only reason they're above retail is because they can't even get them at retail price to sell, and it's ridiculous. Even their own sources are overcharging them, and sadly they have to pass it to the consumer just to break even. And it's sad. It really is sad. So this might be a good thing. Proposed legislation could stop PS5 and Xbox scalpers from using bots. This comes from comicbook.com/gaming. I tend to cite a lot of their articles because I don't know why, but comicbook.com has some pretty decent gaming stuff. Yeah, so they seem to be a little more on the nose with the gaming stuff than even IGN, but we don't do IGN, we don't do Kotaku, we don't do Palo, we don't do garbage gaming sites here. Yeah. So, there's still Engadget. Engadget's good for the most part. Game Informer, believe it or not, is still probably more credible than a lot of them, which is interesting. But, like I said, this one comes from comicbook.com/gaming. This article came out on the 1st. It says, proposed legislation could stop these bot users, which none of us like bots. We don't like them. The majority of good people, don't use these things. We want to, be able to get our console at MSRP, have others get their console at MSRP, so we can all play together. Alright, let's start with the article. More than a year after their release, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X remain incredibly difficult to obtain. A part of the problem is that bots are being used to scoop up all the product the second it's made available online. And we've talked about this many times on the channel. This is a hot button topic here. And why? Because it hits close to home. I have friends who still can't get them. I got lucky, but not everybody has that luck. There's a shop I go to that they get lucky, and they pass it on, and I'm lucky, and most people aren't. So that's why I try to put out all this information for you guys, so you guys can get your consoles. You shouldn't have to be watching videos like this. You shouldn't have to be scrounging around on the internet for a decently priced Xbox or PlayStation. You shouldn't have to be doing that. You should simply just be able to walk into a Best Buy, a GameStop, a Target, and say, hey, let me get that PlayStation. Hey, let me get that Xbox. No, but you can't. Then resellers are charging double the MSRP or more for the consoles. Luckily, it seems an end might be in sight. Woohoo! A group of Democratic lawmakers are pushing to pass the Stopping Grinch Bots Act. The legislation could make it illegal to use bots to purchase products and would punish those that sell products obtained using them. Okay, I get that. Again, like I said, I'm not big. Actually, I don't like government overreach at all. But, and yeah, of course, it's. Yeah. This crosses a line in terms of what you can and cannot and should be able to do, but it also crosses a line into morality. I don't think there should be laws on people making money, but you're hurting people. So you're hurting other consumers. This should not be a thing. You're hurting retailers. You're hurting the average Joe. You're hurting them. So in that case, okay. Because I don't like when people are getting screwed over. It's just a bad thing. The legislation is being pushed by New York Representative Paul Tonko, never heard of him, alongside Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Connecticut Senator Richard Blumenthal, and New Mexico's, I've never heard of any of these people. While PS5 and Xbox Series X are the first things that come to mind, the legislation seems to extend to essentially any product purchased using bots. In a press release, Schumer talked up the benefits of passing the legislation. Okay, there's laws for everything. The average holiday shopper is unable to compete with the light speed of the all-too-common Grinch bot. Now, some people are arguing, use them yourself. Come on, Aunt Jenny over there doesn't know what a bot is, or barely even able to buy things that aren't on Amazon or Target.com at the best, and she's like 60, 70, and you're telling her to, just use the bots to get your little nephew Billy his PlayStation. I'm sorry, this bothers the crap out of me. In 2016, Blumenthal, Schumer, and Tonko were able to pass the Better Online Ticket Sales Bots Act, which stops resellers from using bots to purchase tickets for concerts and sporting events. Yeah, that did make it easy. Now I can just buy AEW tickets like it's nothing. I think I was doing the same thing with, what concert was that? Pearl Jam, Metallica. So yeah, that made life easy. The Stopping Grinch Bots Act would apply the mechanism of the bots, but it's not just Grinch. They're making it seem like it's only the holidays. This has been happening for the entire year. The Bots Act to e-commerce sites to ban bots bypassing security measures on online retail sites. Given the polarized nature of the American political system, it's hard to say whether or not this might get passed. That is true. But it's hard to see a downside to the proposal. It should be noted that the UK also considered similar legislation earlier this year. Unfortunately, nothing seems to have come of that so far, but hopefully the US will find greater success. If we can get a bipartisan agreement on this, that would be fantastic. It's certain things need to be stopped, and this is one of them, because when you have Mary Sue, again these names, trying to buy little Jimmy his PlayStation or his Xbox or his Switch OLED and can't do it because of these douche bots and these reseller. Okay, you guys see. You guys know from my other videos, I'm very passionate about this, because I think anybody should just be able to go into a store and say, hey, you know what? I need a new PlayStation today. Do I need one? No, never mind. I want a new PlayStation today. And you should be able to go and buy yourself a new PlayStation. Hey, you guys heard about that new Xbox? Yeah, that thing's really cool. Okay, I'm going to go get one today. You should be able to do that. Yeah, there we go. And then it asks, okay. So what do you guys think about this? I've got my my skepticism is about passing laws for everything. We're not going to get into any politics or anything here. But I think this is a law that is needed. The thing is, bad guys don't follow laws. So, we're going to see these bots still be a thing. We're going to see fake accounts. It will be lessened because people do not want to be arrested, at least for the most part. And yeah, once it becomes illegal, but yeah, bad guys still break the law. You know, it's sometimes technology is made for good, and then there's always the bad guys that use it for evil. Just like in comic books or video games, the bad guys don't listen to you. The bad guys don't listen to authority. The bad guys don't care about the good guys. And this comes down to good and bad. Moral, immoral. So, yeah, this could be a thing. By meaning a thing, you guys know what I mean. Yeah, I really hope this works out. I don't see it working out because bad guys are going to bad guy, and thieves are going to thieve. You know, those are bad sayings, but you know, that's how life is. And stopping the bad guys takes not just a law; it takes practice and implementation and correct implementation to stop bad guys from hurting the good guys. And sometimes, you know, certain good guys just have to, you know, stop them themselves. And that's something we don't have in terms of technology yet. Maybe someone can come up with a program that can counter the bots. I don't know. And then retailers could maybe implement those, and they detect the bots and then shut the bots down. But from my understanding, a lot of these people who work at these big box stores don't really care. As long as the products are being sold, they don't really care. Some stores, when you're doing the midnight releases or the lineups, they only allow one per person, but that's to keep issues from happening and fights from occurring and negative press events at the store level. So, but hey, I've gone on too long. Tell me what you guys think about this. As you can see, I'm very opinionated on this article, and like I said, I've done many articles covering these things, so tell me what you guys think. Drop it in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video, head on over to redbandanagaming.com, follow us on our socials, make sure you check out our spring shop, link in the description below, where you can get all kinds of great Red Bandana Game merchandise, and like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.